Let's talk about it. Umar Johnson, FDMG, and this scam would not be possible, and it would not be able to go on as long as it did without co-conspirators. In this video today, we're going to be discussing Charlamagne the guy from the Breakfast Club, and on his Brilliant Idiots podcast, how he is running interference and making excuses for Dr. Umar Johnson. With that being said, let's get into the clip.
I miss you too, man. Dr. Umar needs money. Dr. Umar has never asked for $1 in his life until now. What is this situation? I keep hearing people talk about it. What happened?
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/UMARTHEPSYCHOLOGIST, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist.
Just want to pause right there. Because Charlamagne the guy starts off by saying this is the first time that Umar Johnson has asked for personal funds. And that's far from the truth. He's been living off of these FDMG school donations. He's been using the money from the school for his own personal well-being. So I mean, he's been living off the money of supporters for 10, 15 years now. So he's been begging. So this is definitely not nothing new. I mean, Umar Johnson has had other scams outside of FDMG, like the shockumentary. A lot of people don't remember, but Umar Johnson raised over $10,000 for a documentary that he was supposed to come out with years ago. Still to this day, no documentary. So Umar's had a lot of little scams that he runs, where he tries to make it seem like he's collecting money for the school or a documentary or a retreat, and he's just using those funds for his own personal well-being.
Or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now,
Again, if he was really serious about opening a school for Black boys and that was his mission, he could open the online school. He could have started a smaller school and built up from there. I mean, he even could have did some type of a weekend program via Zoom, or it's so many ways he could have went about this. If his true intentions was actually opening the school, which it wasn't. It was to scam, so he doesn't have to work and live off the people.
I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when this situation is going to be resolved.
Let me tell you something. That video right there should prove to people that Dr. Umar is exactly who he's always claimed to be. Because Dr. Umar has never asked anybody for a personal dollar. People always think that when he's asking for donations, he's doing it for selfish reasons, but the school is in Delaware. Like, we can't sit here and act like that school is not in Delaware. We can't sit here and act like, he hasn't shown us all the renovations he's done on the school. I think,
So what's that have to do with his personal finances?
He said
Let's pause right there because Charlamagne the God off top is just being very, very, very disingenuous here. Number one, he does not have a school. It's a former school that's now an abandoned buildings. That school again It's on the vacant property list, and that's why Umar Johnson is about to lose the school in less than a week, unless he comes up with $40,000, because he's been assessed vacant registration fees for the last almost 7 years. He's had these buildings, and again, this is the finesse. He collects money under the guise that you're donating to the school, but he uses it for his own personal funds. He even had down listed that he's working at FDMG 60 hours a week. So he's using the funds that he receives in donations to fund his lifestyle. This man does not have a job. A lot of these events and lectures that you see he goes to, these are not big universities that will be associated with big money. These are small mom and pop barbershops, community centers, and nothing wrong with that. But it's not like he's getting rich off of these lecture tours. Again, the benefit for Umar is he doesn't really have a place to stay. He lives with his mom. So he gets to get a hotel paid for, get an airfare paid for. He probably sleeps with some women in whatever city he's in, and then he can finesse and push his book in donations. That's how he makes the bulk of his money, not from these speaking from these speaking engagements. Again, the finesse is collecting funds under the guise that he's doing something for FDMG when he's really not.
Froze his account.
What's that got to do with the school?
He says that he's paying all those bills through his personal account.
Well, that's not how you run a school.
Oh, Chris, don't, you're asking too many, the Adderall's kicking in.
You're asking too many questions. And just like with anything with Umar, once you really start to break this thing down logically, it makes no sense. And you see Charlamagne the God is lost for words. Again, Charlamagne the God is running interference for Umar Johnson. I mean, obviously they know each other. Umar Johnson's been on the Breakfast Club numerous times. And let's be real. Charlamagne, DJ Envy, they know this guy's a fraud. They know he's a fraud, but they know he's entertaining. He's going to bring views. Again, let's be honest, the Breakfast Club is not really what it used to be, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. So they know it's going to be good for ratings. So they look the other way. We have to hold these people accountable because they know that this guy's a fraud. Why haven't they, Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, how come, if they really thought this guy was authentic, how come they haven't made any donations to him? Because they know he's full of shit.
The real question.
So maybe that's
I believe him.
So maybe that's the thing. Maybe Dr. Umar just hasn't been up on his business the way he should have been all of these years.
I think that could be
I just don't think Dr. Umar would get out there and personally ask for money if he was using that money for personal reasons. If he was using the money he was getting for schools for personal reasons, even if his account was frozen, he wouldn't get online and expose himself like this and ask for actual money and tell everybody, hey, my accounts are frozen.
I believe him, man. I believe him.
I believe him too. I believe him.
Dr. Umar, I got a charity paddle tournament with your name on it. Just talked to me. I got a charity paddle tournament.
Think he knows how to play paddle?
With your name on it, if you talk to me. I got a charity paddle tournament with your name on it if you talk to me, okay? The Prince of Pan-Africanism can be playing a Cheryl Paddle tournament with your name on it if you talk to me. It's very simple. It's that simple.
He's low-key trolling Umar with the repeating things 3 times. But I just wanted to bring this clip to you and understand that Umar definitely had collaborators when it comes to extending this FDMG scam for as long as it did. A major platform like the Breakfast Club and allowing Umar Johnson on there multiple times throughout the past several years. And every time he comes up there, the school is almost open. We just need donations. Just think about how many people who were unaware of who Umar Johnson was, but because of the exposure on the Breakfast Club, learned about him and donated to this non-existent school. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.